Welcome to English Stories Unleashed, the place where powerful life stories help you train your mind and improve your English one masterpiece at a time. Today, we explore the unbelievable journey of a boy from a tiny island who rose to become one of the greatest footballers in history. This is the inspirational life story of Cristiano Ronaldo, a story of hunger, sacrifice, discipline, and the unstoppable will to win. Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985, on the small Portuguese island of Madeira, far from fame, stadiums, and bright lights. He grew up in a humble neighborhood where the streets were narrow, the houses were simple, and dreams usually stayed dreams. But from the moment he touched a football, something inside him awakened. It wasn't just talent, it was hunger. Even as a small boy, he kicked the ball with a power and passion far beyond his age. People in his neighborhood often stopped to watch him play, amazed by the speed, the control, the fire. Ronaldo didn't play football because he wanted to be famous. He played because the game felt like air in his lungs and fire in his heart. His family didn't have much money. Sometimes there wasn't enough food on the table, and buying football equipment was a luxury. But Ronaldo never complained. He practiced barefoot when he had to. He ran on steep streets, used walls as teammates, and trained harder than anyone around him. His father worked as a kitman at a local club, and young Cristiano often watched older boys train. He told his father, "One day, they will watch me." He meant it. At just 12 years old, he left his family and traveled to Lisbon to join Sporting CP's academy. It was the first big heartbreak of his life. He cried on the plane because he had never been away from home. But deep down, he also felt destiny pushing him forward. Life in Lisbon wasn't easy. He was teased for his accent, for his background, for being skinny. He often trained until midnight, determined to prove everyone wrong. When coaches told him he needed more muscle, he trained harder. When others rested, he pushed himself again. He believed no one would outwork him, ever. Then came the moment that changed everything. At just 16, Ronaldo played a friendly match against Manchester United. His speed, dribbling, and confidence stunned the world-famous team. After the match, United's players told their coach, "We must sign this kid." Sir Alex Ferguson agreed. A few weeks later, Cristiano Ronaldo became a Manchester United player, the beginning of a new era. But success didn't fall into his lap. He struggled at first. He was young, emotional, sometimes frustrated. English defenders were stronger than anything he had ever faced. But Ronaldo transformed every criticism into fuel. He trained his body like a machine. Extra gym sessions, extra shooting practice, extra running. Slowly, he built himself not just into a great footballer, but into a physical phenomenon. At United, he became a global star, winning trophies, dazzling crowds, and lifting his first Ballon d'Or. But Cristiano wanted more. He always wanted more, not for money, not for fame, but to push the limits of what a human being can do. Real Madrid became his next chapter. Under the bright lights of the Santiago Bernabeu, he became unstoppable. Goal after goal, record after record, Ronaldo wasn't just playing football, he was rewriting history. He scored over 450 goals for Madrid, became the club's all-time top scorer, and won 4 more Ballon d'Or awards. Every time people doubted him, he answered with a roar, with a leap above defenders, with a shot that curved like it obeyed his command. His rivalry with Lionel Messi became one of the most iconic stories in sports. But Ronaldo never focused on comparison. His philosophy was simple: work until your idols become your rivals, and then work even harder. What separated him wasn't only talent, it was discipline. While others celebrated, he rested. While others rested, he trained. His body at 35 looked like an athlete at 22, and his mentality unbreakable. But his journey wasn't only about clubs. For years, people mocked Portugal, saying they would never win a major tournament. Ronaldo carried those words inside him. In 2016, during the European Championship final, he injured his knee and had to leave the pitch in tears. But instead of giving up, he returned to the sidelines shouting instructions like a second coach. Portugal won. Ronaldo lifted the trophy with shaking hands and teary eyes. It was one of the proudest moments of his life, not for himself, but for his country. He also faced personal challenges: criticism, pressure, injuries, controversy, and constant media attention. But Ronaldo always returned to the pitch like a warrior with a single mission: to keep going, to keep proving, to keep inspiring, to show the world that greatness is not something you are born with, it is something you fight for every day. His later years at Juventus, Manchester United again, and Al Nassr showed that even when others expected him to slow down, he still delivered goals, assists, and performances that defied age. He became the top international goal scorer in history, something no one thought possible. He became the most followed athlete on the planet, a symbol of ambition, discipline, and pure willpower. Cristiano Ronaldo's story is not just about football. It is about a boy from Madeira who became a global icon because he refused to accept limits. It is about turning pain into power, doubt into motivation, and dreams into reality. His life teaches us that talent may begin the journey, but relentless hard work finishes it. Even today, he continues training like he's still chasing his first dream, reminding the world that success is not a destination, but a lifestyle. His journey proves one thing: when you believe in yourself with fierce, unstoppable determination, even the smallest dream from the smallest island can reach the highest sky.